Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to the first actually trophy style video I'm recording in college. Epic! So because of that, you will probably hear people from outside at times, and I don't think there's any real way to clear that because I don't have a specialized microphone. I'm using just the microphone in the computer. So I hope that isn't too much of a bothersome type thing for you guys. So, today's trophy list analysis video is for Minecraft PS4 edition. Now, if you don't know what Minecraft is, I feel really sorry for you, and I'm not going to explain it because you have been living under a rock for the past, 2 years. So, yeah. Now, Minecraft had already been ported to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 a while ago. I think it was December, maybe? I know it was December when it came to PS3. So it is finally being ported to the PS4 with its own trophy list. Now, I did platinum the PS3 version, and the PS3 version was an incredibly easy platinum. The PS4 version is a little bit tougher with quite a few more trophies, but overall it doesn't look all that bad, which is kind of nice. So, let's go ahead and start looking at the list. Of course, you've got awarded all trophies is the platinum, that's self-explanatory. Now, a lot of these are taken from the PS3 trophy list, and a lot of them are just ridiculously easy. Because look at this. Open inventory. It's called taking inventory, sorry. Open your inventory. Yeah. And I'll tell all these are bronzes until I say otherwise. Getting wood, of course. Punch a tree until blocks of wood pop out. Yeah, that's, once again, very easy. Benchmarking. Craft a workbench with 4 blocks of wooden planks. Once again, very easy. Time to mine. Use planks and sticks to make a pickaxe. That means a wooden pickaxe. That's very easy. Hot topic. Construct a furnace out of 8 cobblestone blocks. That is also very easy. Acquire hardware. Smelt an iron ingot. That's the first of the trophies that might take more than literally 5 minutes to get, because finding iron can sometimes take more than 5 minutes on a new world. Time to farm. Use planks and sticks to make a wooden hoe. And I'm including, the wooden part because it doesn't specify in the trophies. Bake bread. Turn wheat into bread. That just requires a workbench and 3 pieces of wheat, which have to be farmed from the wheat seeds. Once again, not difficult, though that one is just a slight bit more time-consuming. The lie. Bake a cake using wheat, sugar, milk, and eggs. Now, I think a lot of these have changed trophy values since the PS3 version. I believe some of these were actually silver trophies. Yeah, I'm not kidding. In the PS3 version, now they're all bronzes, so I assume they changed it because they're including, a lot more trophies. Okay, so that one is just a little more time-consuming because it requires the wheat is easy to get, and the sugar isn't hard to get as long as you have sugarcane. The eggs are easy as long as you have chickens, and the milk requires a bucket and a cow. So a little more time-consuming, but still not too difficult. Getting an upgrade. Construct a better pickaxe. I assume it only means the stone pickaxe, but it might also include, the iron pickaxe. But that's, once again, very, very easy, and that might be what you do before you even get, the wooden pickaxe. Delicious fish. Catch and cook a fish. I mean, I never do that because it's kind of inefficient compared to just farming animals or just farming in general. But that just requires you to build a fishing rod, which isn't really difficult, and then just go fishing and then cook it, which is all pretty simple. Okay, now we have a gold trophy, the first gold trophy on this list, and this one is just time-consuming. On a rail, travel by minecart, to a point at least 500 meters in a single direction from where you started. That one, it's not difficult, it just requires a ridiculous amount of iron and gold and redstone to build the tracks. So that is very time-consuming, but still not difficult at least. And if it's anything like the PS3 version, you can jump into other people's worlds and do some of these trophies in other people's worlds. And also, on that note, I assume they're all going to be only available in survival mode like they were on the PS3 version, which would make sense because it would be, way too easy in creative to do pretty much any of this. Though we may still be able to do it in, a tutorial section of the game like you did on PS3, which will make some of these trophies easier. Time to strike. Use planks and sticks to make a sword. Gee, that is going to be so difficult. Monster hunt. Attack and destroy a monster. Once again, very easy. Cow tipper. Harvest some leather. That just requires you to kill cows until you eventually get leather, which is usually a 1 in 2 or 1 in 3 chance. Or maybe even better than that, I don't know, but it's very easy to do, so it's not a big deal. Now we have a silver trophy. When pigs fly, use a saddle to ride a pig, then have the pig get hurt from fall damage while riding it. That one can be a little complicated to set up because you have to first have a pig, then you have to go find or build a saddle, which you usually only find in the near enemy spawners underground, but still really not difficult, so I would say don't worry too much about that. Leader of the pack, befriend 5 wolves. That one was actually glitched in the PS3 version, like it sometimes, I had done 5 wolves in one map and it didn't seem to work. So I ended up just using a method in the tutorial to get it, and it worked fine there, so could still be glitched, but still very easy. And we're back to bronzes, by the way. More tools. Construct one of each tool. 1 pickaxe, 1 spade, 1 hoe, and 1 axe. Not difficult at all. You will probably get that one just normally. Dispense with this. Construct a dispenser. Personally, I don't know what the purpose of the dispenser is. I've never quite understood that, but that's still pretty easy to do. Into the nether. Construct a nether portal. Just requires, I believe it's not even 20 obsidian blocks, which are mined with a diamond pickaxe. So takes a little bit longer, but still not super, super difficult. Actually, it doesn't even need that. You can do it with lava and water with buckets. Sniper duel. Kill a skeleton with an arrow from more than 50 meters away. That's not, like, difficult to do. It can just be a little bit annoying to set up because you have to be able to keep the skeleton trapped somewhere that's 50 meters away, which is like 50 blocks. And you have to have pretty good accuracy with the bow, but still not too difficult. Diamonds. Acquire diamonds with your iron tools. That's not difficult. It's just time-consuming to try to find your first diamonds, which still isn't super difficult. Now we have a silver trophy, and this one was actually quite annoying in the PS3 version. Return to sender. Destroy a ghast with a fireball. Ghasts are basically the giant white blocks that float around in the nether that shoot fireballs at you and that are really, really damaging. So that's kind of annoying because you have to basically hit a fireball back at it, and that's really kind of annoying, and you have to do it a few times to be successful, so a little bit tougher there. Into fire. Relieve a blaze of its rod. That's easy, you just have to kill a few blazes. I mean, they're not the easiest things in the world to kill, but it's still not super, super difficult. Local brewery. Brew a potion. That can be done very easily in the tutorial. The end. This one is a gold trophy. It is enter the end portal, which basically requires you to find the end portal in your overworld of the game, and actually there's a way to cheat that, and it is actually a really, really helpful cheat. What you do is you copy your seed into a whole new world, so copy the survival seed of your world, but put it in creative mode, and then in creative mode just start chucking ender pearls into the, or is it ender eyes? I don't exactly remember, but just start chucking them through the world, and eventually it will guide you straight to where the nether fortress is, so you can find it pretty easily from there. Or not easily, it just makes it a little bit easier to do everything, so still not super difficult. Now this one's kind of shocking. The end. Kill the ender dragon. That one was of course in the PS3 version. That was basically the end of, that's basically the end of the game. Even though you can still do exploration and stuff afterward for as long as you want. That's basically the end of the game, but it's actually only a bronze this time around, which is kind of surprising. The Ender Dragon isn't the easiest boss ever in a video game to kill. More time-consuming than anything, but you need to have the right supplies and stuff to be able to tackle him, so a little surprising it's only a bronze. And the last trophy from the original trophy list, Enchanter. Construct an enchantment table, just requires a few materials, not too difficult. Now we get to the new trophies. These trophies were not in the PS3 version and do not appear to be getting patched into it either. So that's actually kind of good because a few of these can be a bit tricky, but for the most part they are not difficult. Overkill. Deal 9 hearts of damage with a single hit. Considering it's a diamond sword, I assume that means you have to use a diamond sword. I'm just not sure where you would do it at, because I never really have used a diamond sword that much. I usually just use iron swords because it's cheaper, it's easier. Librarian. Build some bookshelves to improve your enchantment table. That just requires you to have a certain number of books to build a bookshelf and a little bit of wood, which books aren't super difficult to make. So, really, that trophy probably isn't going to be too difficult, and you about need them to make the enchantment table better in the first place, so yeah. Adventuring time. Discover 17 of 23 biomes. Now that's a silver, excuse me, and I assume that probably can be carried over between areas, like between worlds, because not every map is going to spawn every single biome unless it's an infinite world. And I don't even know what all 23 biomes are. All I know are like snow and jungle and desert and places like that. So that could be fairly time-consuming, though probably still not difficult. Probably a little bit luck-based as well. Reproduction, and now we're back to bronzes. So reproduction, breed 2 cows with wheat. Just take wheat and give it to 2 cows. Very easy. Diamonds to you. Throw diamonds at another player. So I'm assuming that means you need to throw more than 1 diamond at another player, but that just requires you to have diamonds, so not difficult. Just make sure you can trust them and they don't go run off with your diamonds. Pork chop. Cook and eat a pork chop. Very simple. Just kill a pig, take a pork chop, and cook it. So not difficult at all. Passing the time. Play for 100 days. Now this is only a bronze, and this one is this could have 2 different meanings to it. It either means play for 100 real-life days, which, though not necessarily difficult, is still pretty time-consuming, though you might be able to use the trick to change the PS3 clock, or PS4 clock, excuse me. But still, I think it may be just play for 100 in-game days, which would be a lot faster to do. So that's what I'm hoping it'll be, because that's, like I said, a whole lot faster, a whole lot easier. Archer, kill a creeper with arrows. That's pretty easy. You just need to have a few arrows and just stay far enough away from the creeper that he doesn't blow up in your face. Not difficult. Mine or purchase 30 emeralds. That is a silver trophy. Now, I've never had emeralds in my very first Minecraft world because I built it like the day the game came out, so there weren't emeralds in it, even though you could still trade with villagers for them. But that's probably not going to be super difficult. It's just kind of time-consuming because emeralds are pretty rare like diamonds and stuff are, but still, it doesn't seem super difficult, and it is a silver, so that's pretty nice. Pot planter. Craft and place a flower pot. I have never done that in the PS3 version or the Pocket Edition, and I don't know exactly what that requires, but I believe it requires clay, if I remember correctly. So it's probably not difficult, it's just I just don't really know exactly how to do it. It's a sign. Craft and place a sign. Just requires a little wood. Not difficult at all. Iron Belly. Stop starvation using rotten flesh. Now, that's actually kind of interesting because that is kind of annoying because that means that you have to basically wait until you're starving to death and then eat a piece of rotten flesh. Though, you can sort of speed up starvation by, like, running up and down staircases. That's what I usually do when that's what usually drains my, food meter. So, not too difficult, probably, but probably a little bit annoying. Have a shearful day. Use shears to obtain wool from a sheep. You probably will have done that many times by where you are on the trophy list, which is kind of funny. Rainbow collection. Gather all 16 colors of wool. And that's a silver, and I don't know what all 16 are, so yeah, that could be a bit time-consuming or a bit aggravating, because the only ones I know of are the ones that you can dye with, like, cactus and beetroot. The beetroot's only, Pocket Edition, and then, like, the different ones that can come off different colors of sheep. So, probably a bit more just time-consuming than anything. Stay in Frosty. Swim in lava while having the fire resistance effect. I would still not attempt doing that unless I was not carrying anything. But for that, I don't know how to build a fire resistance potion, so yeah, it's probably not difficult, it's just probably a little more aggravating or time-consuming. Chest full of cobblestone. This one is extremely time-consuming. Mine's 1,728 cobblestone and place it all in a freaking chest. Yeah, that's just very time-consuming because I like to use the cobblestone to build my houses and stuff, so that's kind of annoying. Renewable energy. Smelt wood trunks into using charcoal to make more charcoal. So charcoal's made by smelting blocks of trees in a furnace, and then so now you have to use charcoal to smelt wooden trunks to make more. So that's a bit weird and it's probably still not too difficult. Music to my ears. Play a music disc in a jukebox. A jukebox isn't really difficult to build, but it's very luck-based to find a CD. I've only found, or a music disc, I've only ever found 2 in that first world. So that could be a bit time-consuming and luck-based to find, unless there is one in, like, the tutorial world. Bodyguard. Create an iron golem. Not difficult, just requires a whole lot of iron, so that could take a while. Iron Man. Wear a full suit of iron armor. Again, not difficult, and that's not even all that time-consuming. That does not require a whole lot of iron. Now we have the last gold trophy, Zombie Doctor, cure a zombie villager. Zombie villagers are already pretty rare, and I don't know how to cure them. I assume it requires either a potion or killing, or curing could mean killing. I don't know, but I assume it means curing with like a potion or something. I don't know how to do that, but that looks like it could be a bit more challenging. And finally, Lion Tamer, another bronze. Tame an ocelot. I don't know what it requires because I know that wolves are bones, so I don't know what an ocelot is. Though I could have sworn I've done it before. It probably requires either rotten flesh or some other type of meat. So that's it, guys. That is the trophy list for Minecraft PS4. Like I said, very expansive compared to the PS3 version. A lot of stuff in it. But it does not look super difficult. I would not rate it higher than a 3 to a 4. Because none of the original game's trophies are actually difficult. They are just more time-consuming, and they can be more easily done with partners. So overall, those are not too difficult, and of the new trophies, not too many of them are difficult, though a lot of them are kind of time-consuming. Though I've done most everything on this trophy list previously, like in terms of the building ones, like the Iron Golem and the Jukebox and all that other stuff. So a lot of it's just going to be probably more time-consuming than actually difficult. But it is going to take longer this time around, I think, than just probably 5 hours that you could do it in on PS3. I would put it at probably 10 to 15 hours, depending on your partners and your luck, and I would rate it at probably a 3 to a 4 in difficulty, depending on if you have partners or not, and because it's kind of luck-based. But overall, it looks like it's going to be a very simple, for the most part, Platinum Trophy. Not going to be too difficult, just a bit time-consuming, but what matters is Minecraft is a super fun game, and I can't wait to have it on PS4. It gives me something that I can actually enjoy playing in my dorm room, instead of just being stuck with Call of Duty Ghosts, although I am getting Destiny soon, so I'm going to have Destiny as well, which is good. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, this trophy list analysis. Good luck hunting your trophies in Minecraft PS4, and I'll see you guys next time.